Looking back on your life, what happenings or academics prepared you for your role as a transitional coach right
Well, I think probably being an educator is one of the things that really helped. I've worked with I've worked with a lot of different students from different kinds of backgrounds, and also parents from different backgrounds. So I think really that helped me a lot. I think that good teachers are good encouragers,
now?
and I think that's a really important thing when you're a coach. You want to encourage, because if you're always pointing at things that are wrong, it doesn't. People just get overwhelmed with the things that they might need to change, and that doesn't work. So encouragement is really important. I mean, I think it's like being a supervisor or anything else, sometimes people need a nudge, depending on what kind of person they are, and other times they need encouragement, but I think they all need encouragement. I started as a mediator for Center for Community Justice because I believe very much in restorative justice. And I think punitive justice just doesn't always work. It might work sometimes, but I think that restorative justice is much more restorative. And so I believe in the mission of CCJ, and I also believe in the integrity and the worth of every human being, no matter what kind of decisions they've made and mistakes they've made. They're still human beings, and they deserve a chance to change and try to become good additions to society. So I think it's the two things. I believe in the goals of Center for Community Justice, restorative justice. I believe in human dignity, and that everyone deserves a chance. And I don't believe that the current incarceration practices frequently prepare men or women to return to society. The ones that I think have impacted me the most are the ones that I've had some that have been ongoing relationships. Um, and so they've probably impacted me the most. One woman I can think of in particular is a woman who had children. She had 4 children, and the children had been taken care of by grandparents. And then when she came back out, she wanted to assume taking care of them again, but there was a lot of strife. And she had taken some classes while she was incarcerated, and she was really quite smart, but she had so many things against her. And Judy and I, the other person that I coach with, we wanted so much for her to be able to finish a degree and move on, get a more steady job. And some of those things just didn't happen. And sometimes that's really frustrating for you as the coach.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing I can say is that I think she was one of the first people that I worked with. Has not been reincarcerated. So that is one of the goals. I understand that that is one of the reasons for this program. We do not want people returning. So just because somebody doesn't move in the direction or can't move in the direction that coaches might think might be really good, it doesn't mean that good things didn't happen. If we want society to be the best that it can be, then everyone needs to have the opportunity to be the best they can be. And lots of times when you come out, it's very difficult. You can't return to old friends. And so to have some people to talk um, to help guide you, any kind of questions you might have. We can't always answer them. Lots of times we can't. We can't fix things, but we can really be good listeners. And I think it's important for society to help um, people who are returning from incarceration to become part of the group society again, because if you feel like you're a part of something, then you are less likely to hurt the group and do something that you shouldn't do. I think encouraging people to befriend people, also to not assume that they are bad people because they have spent time incarcerated. One woman said to me once, I did wrong. And she admitted, I did wrong. I was involved in selling drugs. And she said, but I did my time. I paid my time. Do I have to be a second class citizen all my life? And I think that's the thing that we as a society need to help bring people back into the groups, into into being part of churches, into being part of other groups.